What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is John Hart. Welcome. Well, if you haven't subscribed, feel free to click the subscribe button, and also don't forget to um, click the notify bell so you basically will get the notification of any video that I uploaded. Now, if you already subscribed, thank you so much for your support. Today, I'm going to talk about two things. Well, let's talk about three things. So today we're going to talk about how do we do on the end of February, or the month of February, right? How do we do on the P&L? And the second thing, I want to talk about the market update. So market has been pulling back, so we're going to be focusing on the technical chart. What do we need to do, and what the market, I am thinking, will do from the technical side. The technical chart will tell us basically which level is the support, and which level what's going to happen if we break lower, and then where is the next target. Now, the third thing is the two stock that I'm looking to trade, or you're already in the trade. So I'm going to go over what how do I do on that, and also if it's against me, how do I hedge that, right? And also what could be the potential play. All right, so without further ado, let's digging into it. I'm going to share my screen here. All right, so for the month of February, then before I share my screen here, this is the thing that we're going to talk about. All right, account number one, we are looking at 34.84 and 76 cents. That's account number one. That's the profit, what is showing. Account number two is 31.48.02, and then the future account will be around 52 and 33. So total, we are looking at $11,865. That is the month of February, what is showing as a net profit and loss. Now, we do have unrealized loss on three stock. It's about 8,000 because the market pullback, and I basically either get exercise or the market is basically hedging. I need to hedge it. The market is pulling back and I hedge it. And then also the other one is that I enter and it's still in the play. Okay, I'm going to go over that stock, and then we're going to go digging on that one as well. All right, let's go to the technical chart, market update. So I'm going to try to make this video short and simple. All right, so we're going to go to my second screen here. Give me a second here. I just want to make sure that I'm pulling the right website. Yep. Okay. All right, this guy. Hopefully you guys can see me. If you can, you should be able to see the screen. So I'm pulling up the pulling up the SPX chart in front of me, right? SPX represent S&P 500. This is where you can see we are playing on the level, critical level. We are on the level that it's going to be breakdown or not, right there. That is the level that I am paying attention for next week, especially on Sunday night. The reason why, we have a stimulus deal that is currently approved. However, it needs to go to the Senate, and Senate will say yay or nay. If they go nay, I think we're gonna go lower to the downside. That is what I'm looking for. Okay, because I think the market has been going up lately, and this is where the pullback is coming. There needs to be some correction. Well, if you don't know, if you're new, you know, I've been always mentioning there's three ways, right? The market move: up, down, and sideways. market cannot just keep going up and up, up and up. I mean, if you look at this, we've been going up 1, 2, well, let's count it from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, small pullback, 7, 8, 9. This is 9, about 12, right, including the sideway. 12 days without any pullback that meaningful. Small pullback, buy again. Small pullback and buy again. Now we do creating a doji here on, what is it, the February 16. We have a pullback. Now we have a bounce again. Now we have a high and we have a low. Now we do have a big pullback. Now these 2 days is the FOMC days, right? FOMC days, remember we do just finish with the President Day here in this one. That's why we have the FOMC and we have a big bounce. Now we're making a lower low. I do not like on Thursday pullback. Thursday pullback is very nasty. That one day basically take 2 days down, upside. So that is looking bearish, okay? Now, just want to look for the RSI and MACD. We're basically in the middle and MACD is still pulling back. So it just really, right now we're kind of in the middle, going either bounce because that 50 moving average is supporting it, right? You see that blue line going up. We basically close in that line. Now we can go bounce on Sunday night, future basically open and then we bounce hard because, you know, Senate approved that stimulus, or we can gap down and the next level will be that 3,700. Okay, 3,700 is the level that I do like to purchase. If we do purchase that, so we're making left shoulder head and we're possibly making a right shoulder. The outlook for the market, it could be toppy. Toppy means we're probably already looking at the high 39.50. That's it. And if we're making the head and shoulder, we probably have a big pullback all the way to 3,500 because this 50 moving average will keep rising up and all the way to 3,550, right? As the time basically where we digesting the market. Pullback, go up, and then another pullback again. That will be about 3,550. That could be the potential play for the whole month, I mean the whole year of 2021. Remember, I'm just calculating the projection based on the technical chart, okay? It could be, you know, things can change. That's why let's not project too much. Let's just see level by level. But if Sunday night we play here, we're gonna go 3,700 if breakdown. If not, we're just gonna keep going higher. Now we're still in one time framing, okay? One time framing means the market is still looking at bullish. Oh, I'll take it back. We do have a pullback. This is already break the one time framing on the daily, okay? If you can see that, which is not good. Now, if we look at the weekly, we probably still in the one time framing and it still hasn't broken down yet. So if we look at this from the last, let's pull that up. And then we pick this guy and then make it bigger, right? You can go to this and we're kind of flirting in that level still, if I can draw it correctly. There, right? So we're closing like really, really close to the edge. So that's what I don't really like this level. We could potentially pull back big, or we basically bounce and then another pullback again. So NASDAQ looking really weak. I don't really like NASDAQ at all, especially with the stock, all the stock in NASDAQ. Apple, it got punished really well. Look at that. We're probably in the oversold condition right now. But like I said, if the market will pull back on Sunday, Apple can go easy to the 113, where the 200 moving average right there. 200 moving average will be the support, and I'll be the buyer. Because why? This is looking really well. You can see the left shoulder, head, and could be potentially setting up another right shoulder. I like it. RSI basically oversold here. Another flush, it's a buyable. I like Apple on the long side if we have a flush. All right, now, and that's which is really good. 112, 104 in that level. So yeah, we're looking at really, really good on that level. I like Apple on the long side. Just for the quick bounce, 8-10 points, and then we're out. Because the bigger picture doesn't look really well unless market can go back up to the high again, which is the 39.50 on SPY. All right, let's go. Let's go to what is it? QQQ. We already looked at. IWM. IWM looks good. I mean, it's still looking very strong on the weekly, but on the daily, it's still the same setup, high and low, right? So we just have to see like how big this pullback. Now let's take a look at SMH. Semiconductor been leading lately. Now basically got punished as well. This pullback, and we're basically sitting above 50 moving average. I mean, it looks better than the Nasdaq or the S&P, because S&P looks like really weak on the edge of 50 moving average, right? IBB, biotech, below 50 moving average. So it's really weak. All right, let's go take a look at SPY. Just want to make sure that, yeah, so SPY on 50 moving average, and then QQQ below 50 moving average. So it's super weak. Two things, IBB, QQQ are weak. We forgot one thing, Dow, still the same, 50 moving average. So Sunday night is the key where you want to take a look. If we do have a flush, we're going to go low to the 370 on SPY, and then Dow can also go down to that 300 level. Okay, 300 right here, or even below 300, 290-ish, 297, 298. So that's the level that you want to take a look. All right, so that's enough for the technical chart. Now let's go to one stock that I basically struggling. So I have this stock. This stock, when I enter, I did not do a diligence if it's already overbought, super overbought, okay? So I basically sell put 33, and it got exercised. Now it got exercised, now it's basically on the 24 level. So 24, 33, so it's about 9 points. That's about 8 grand for a 10 contract, which is 1,000 share. I do have a hedge, which is 40, selling 40 and then selling 50. So that basically will expire worthless if we still within this area. Now I am thinking Tilray will have a bounce if we test another that level, $20, if we have a flush, and then after that we'll have a bounce. Okay, now when I have a bounce, that's where I want to sell, call again. It's going to be a cover call play, and keep hedging it until the market start pushing up basically good. It's going to be a long play, but I did learn my mistake. I'm not going to give up soon on this, because I think there's a potential for this Tilray, especially in the Biden administration. If they approve something, they legalize something else, this stock can run pretty well. And there's also another merger just came with what is it, the AAPL, I believe. So I don't know how is that gonna work out, but it's a play I want to play, and we're basically hedging it right now. All right, so that's all I have. If you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe and click the like buttons. And thank you for watching, and I hope this is a good information for you guys. See you guys, and take care.